Good morning and Jai Hind. Welcome back. Children, let's start our class with this beautiful thought. Always study like there's no tomorrow. Because if you keep letting off your studies for tomorrow, then probably it will be too late. Children, today we will cover two chapters from the section of mind games and one chapter from the section of current affairs. Chapters are What Comes Next and Clockwise and Anti-Clockwise. Page number 56 and page number 57. And in current affairs, we will cover the chapter Science and Technology. Page number 65. Now children, let's begin our class. So get ready with your book, pencil and eraser. Now first chapter is all about brain games. So with this type of puzzles, you can exercise your brain. Children, these types of brain games improves your visual recognition. They also sharpen your thinking skills and improve your mental speed. As in these types of games, there is a limited time and you have to take decision quickly and solve the puzzle quickly. So mind games helps to improve learning skills. Now this is your chapter. What comes next? You have to look at the patterns and then you have to solve. Now before solving this pattern, first what you have to do? You have to write down date and classwork. Now in this pattern you see there's a rectangle, vertical line, rectangle block vertically with one circle. Here this vertical block has two circles, then three circles, then how many circles? 1, 2, 3, 4. So what will be the next? Yes, this block. Then how many circles? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. First, this block has one circle, then two circles, three circles, four circles, and now five circles. Now, second number. Here you can see there are six smileys. Oh, one is less. How many smileys remain? Five smileys. Now, two is less. So, how many are there? Four smileys. And next, okay, let's go to the last one. How many smileys are there? Here are two. So, how many smileys will be here? One, two, three. Here will be three smileys. Let's count backward. This is the backward counting. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay, now let's come here. In this you can see all the colors are moving clockwise. Okay, have you observed the clock? How the hands of the clock move? In the same way, these colors are moving. Red is on the first circle. Now you can see red went to the second circle. Here it went to the third circle. Now in this one it went to the fourth circle. Then where this red circle will red color will go? This will come back to its original place. You can see all are moving clockwise. All the circles are moving clockwise. So again you can see red will come, then green, yellow, blue. Okay, you can see the first pattern. And here in the last one, the pattern will again repeat. When all the circles, all the colored circles has moved clockwise, then the pattern will again repeat. Now, let's come to the fourth one. Here, alphabet letter M is written. Now here you can see letter K. Oh, here is no letter. Now the letter G, then E. How it is that? What letter will be here? M, K, G, E. Let's start from E. Here it is E, and after E comes F. After F comes G. So in this pattern, we are skipping one letter. After G comes H, and after H comes I. After I comes J, and then comes K. After K comes L, and after L, M. So what we are doing, we are skipping one letter. Okay? M, K, I, G, E. All are going backward. Letters are going backwards. Now, come to the fifth. Here you can see, here is one line. It is one side. Now, here are two sides. One more line join this vertical line. One horizontal line join this vertical line. So it becomes two line. It became two line. Two. One side here and one side here. Now they form the triangle. How many sides are there? Three sides. 1, 2 and 3. Now this line formed square. And how many sides square has? 4 sides. 1, 2, 3, 4. Children, have you observed? The sides are increasing. 1, then here 2, then here 3, then here 4. So next pattern will have 5 sides. And what is that pattern? Yes, this is pentagon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It has 5 sides. Now, in the sixth one, again, this is a skip counting. This is 3. Then here, nothing is written. Let's come to the 7. After 7, what comes? 8. Then 9. After 9, 10 and then 11. One number, we are skipping one number. Okay. So, after 3 comes 4. And after 4, 5. So, here we are skipping one number. Now, let's revise these patterns again. First, write down the date. If you have not written the date still, write down the date, write down the classwork, and let's come to the first pattern. In this, you can see here is a vertical block attached with a one circle. Now the circles are increasing. Here 2, here you can see 3 circles, then 4 circles, and now how many circles? 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Here the circles are 5. So they are increasing one by one. Now in the second pattern you can see these are smileys. And these smileys, when you are going forward, they are decreasing one in number. They are becoming less one in number. Here you can see there are 6 smileys, then it became 5, then 4, and in the last one you can see it is 2. So here will be 3 smileys. Let's count backward. This is a backward counting. 6, 5, 4, 3 and 2. Now here you can see colors are moving clockwise direction in a circle. First you can see red was here. Now red took the place of green. Green took the place of blue. Blue took the place of yellow. Yellow took the place of red. In the same way, all the colors are taking place of each other. So when they have taken all the colors place, then what will be the last pattern? Last pattern will be again the first pattern. They will come back to that colors, to that place where they started from. Okay, you can see red, green, yellow and blue. And first was also red, green, yellow, blue. Okay, now in the fourth one, here also we are skipping one letter. Okay, M, then K, then I, then G, then E. All the letters are moving backward. If you will start from letter E, you can say after E comes F. We have skipped the F and we wrote G. Then comes H. We skipped the H and we wrote I. We skipped J and we wrote K. We skipped L and we wrote M. Now, in the fifth pattern, you can see the sides are increasing one by one as we are moving forward. Here there is one vertical line. Then one horizontal line joined this vertical line and it became two sides. 1, 2. Now one more added and it became triangle and the sides are 3. One more added and it became square and the sides are 4. 1. Now in the last one we will add one more and side will be 5. So all are increasing by 1. Sides are increasing. Now in the sixth one, again in this there is, this is also skip counting. After 3 we skipped 4 and wrote 5. After 5 we skipped 6 and wrote 7. Then we skipped 8 and we wrote 9. And then we skipped 10 and we wrote 11. I hope you all must have written. Let's go forward. Now the next chapter is clockwise and anti-clockwise. Now children, clockwise means, now here this is clockwise. Look carefully at the picture. Clockwise means moving in the direction of the hands on a clock. The clock's hands always move in this direction. As you all walk always in your right, in the same way it moves in this direction. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this direction is called clockwise direction. When something moves in a clockwise direction, it is moving in the same direction as the hands on the clock moves. Now this is anti-clockwise. Anti-clockwise means when you are moving to the opposite direction, like 12, then 11, then 10, then 9. So when you are moving to the opposite direction, it is called anti-clockwise or counterclockwise. It has two names, anti-clockwise or counterclockwise. Children, always remember, hands will never turn in anti-clockwise. Hands will never turn. Hands will always go clockwise. When something's moving in an anti-clockwise direction, it is moving in the opposite direction. Okay. Now children, here you can see, now let's have an example. According to the direction of tap, open. We will study through this. When tap is open, we all decide whether to buy. Okay, we check how it opened and then we decide whether to buy. Now here, when this tap faucet, it's opened counterclockwise, means anti-clockwise, we can use? No, we cannot use. And if you open, we can when it opens counterclockwise, we can use it. But if it opens clockwise, we cannot use it. Okay, so this is the way uh, we decide whether to buy. Always remember that screws, bolts, they are tightened by turning clockwise. So in the same way, taps are closed by turning clockwise and they are open when they are turning anti-clockwise. Okay. Now here, this is your next chapter, clockwise and anti-clockwise. Now either you have to calculate and draw the hands of the clock. Here is the clock given and you can see I have already drawn the hands, but in your book there will be no hands. Let's read the questions, but before that write down the date and write down the classwork. Now Anna's school starts at 8 a.m. She was late by half an hour. She was late. What time she reached school? Now if she is late half an hour, if she is late half an hour, then what time she will go? She will go at 8:30. And morning time, after this written in numbers, we always write AM. Morning is AM, and after 12 o'clock we write PM. Next, when in the night again 12 o'clock comes, we start with AM. Okay, 12 to 12. Now the Anna is late by half an hour, so she reached school late. So she reached at 8:30 a.m. Second one, Soham has to board a train at 6 p.m. He reached the railway station half an hour early. What time did he reach the railway station? He reached early. Here you can see it. She reached half an hour late, and here here he reached half an hour early. So here you have 30 minutes you plussed in 8, and here what you have to do, you have to minus the 30 minutes. Okay. So what will be the time? The time will be 5:30. You have to minus, and it is evening time. It you can see here it is written PM, so we will write PM. Now in the next you can see read Resham was late for a meeting by an hour. She reached at 4 p.m. Then it is evening time. What was the scheduled time for the meeting? She was late by an hour. How many minutes are there in an hour? There are 60 minutes in an hour. When this hand completes whole the clock and comes to the 12, then it is 60 minutes. Okay? And when it comes to 6, the long hand, it comes to 6, then it is 30 minutes. Now, here Resham was late for a meeting by an hour and she reached 4 p.m. What was the scheduled time? Scheduled time was 3 p.m. Less 1 hour from 4, it is 3. She reached, the scheduled time was 3, but she reached at 4. Now, in the fourth question, Ria's English class begins at 9 a.m. and ends at 10 a.m. Okay, the class period is of 1 hour. How long is Ria's English class? Answer is 1 hour. 1 hour. Now, Aryan's school starts at 8 a.m. and ends at 2 p.m. How many hours is Aryan at school? He starts at 8 a.m. and ends at 2 p.m. So how many? 6 hours. He is there in the school for 6 hours. Now let's start again. Let's revise again all these questions. First, write down the date. If you have not written, write down classwork and let's start. You have to calculate the time and you have to draw the hands of the clock. First question, Anna's school start at 8 a.m. She was late by half an hour. What time did she reach school? She reached school at 8:30 a.m. Soham has to board a train at 6 p.m. He reached the railway station half an hour early. What time did he reach the railway station? He reached at 5:30 p.m. Risham was late for a meeting by an hour. She reached at 4 p.m. What was the scheduled time for the meeting? 3 p.m. Ria's English class begins at 9 a.m. and ends at 10 a.m. How long is Ria's English class? 1 hour. Aryan's school starts at 8 a.m. and ends at 2 p.m. How many hours is Aryan at school? Aryan is at school 6 hours. Okay? I hope you all must have completed. Now let's switch on to next chapter. This chapter is from the section of current affairs, science and technology. So before going to the chapter, children, tell me, what is science? Science is the study of this world through observation and experiment. And what is technology? Technology is the application of scientific knowledge for practical purpose. Now, what is the use of science and technology? Science and technology makes our life easier. It helps us to organize our daily activities. This helps us to better know and understand other cultures and societies. Now, let's move towards our chapter. This is our chapter. What we have to do, we have to read these statements and then we have to write down true and false. First, write down the date and write down classwork. Now, first question is NASA's Parker solar probe will explore the sun's atmosphere. Is it true or false? It is true. Yes, Parker solar probe will explore the sun's atmosphere. How much? Within 4 million miles of the sun's surface, facing heat and radiation, like no spacecraft did it before. Now, children, how is this spacecraft? This spacecraft is about the size of a very small car. Small car and will travel directly into the sun's atmosphere. Now, just now, it is 15 million miles away from Earth. Now, second question. A.S. Kiran Kumar has been appointed as the new chairman of ISRO in 2018. False. A.S. Kiran Kumar is an Indian space scientist and is the former chairman of ISRO. He was appointed in 2015. The new chairman of ISRO is Dr. K. Sivan. Now, third one. Prime Minister Narendra Modi inaugurated a health and wellness center in Bijapur district of Chhattisgarh to mark the launch of the Union government's health assurance program, Ayushman Bharat. Is it true or false? It is true. And children, do you know he is the first prime minister to visit Bijapur and also inaugurated the new railway line and a passenger train between Godam and Bhanuprataram. Now fourth one. China has developed world's first railless train, meaning it runs on virtual track. Is it true or false? Yes, it is true. It is the world's first railless train. Mean it will run on, what is the mean of virtual track? It will run on rubber tires. rather than rails. It can read the dimension of roads and plan its own route. So, what is the meaning of this? This train is self driving, means there will be no driver to drive. Now, last one. The famous food scientist and pioneer of white revolution in India, Dr. M.S. Swaminathan, was confirmed the Yerrington Award in 2017. It is false. He is now who is Dr. M.S. Swaminathan? Dr. M.S. Swaminathan is an Indian scientist who played an important role in India's Green Revolution. And through this program, poor farmers got lots of benefit. Once again, let's revise it. The first statement, NASA's Parker solar probe will explore the sun's atmosphere. True. A.S. Kiran Kumar has been appointed as the new chairman ISRO in 2018. No, false. He was in 2015. He was appointed in 2015. Prime Minister Narendra Modi inaugurated a health and wellness center in Bijapur district of Chhattisgarh. Yes, true. And he was the first prime minister to visit Bijapur. China has developed world's first railless train, meaning it runs on virtual track. Yes, true. The famous food scientist and pioneer of white revolution in India, Dr. M.S. Swaminathan, was confirmed as Yerrington Award in 2017. False. Now let's move forward. Okay, this is Do You Know section. Now, first question, what is the national heritage animal of India? Can you tell me? What is the national heritage animal of India? It is elephant. Elephant is the national heritage animal of India. Why? Because according to Indian mythology, it is depicted as Lord Ganesh. So, in order to increase their protection and for better treatment, this animal is declared as national heritage animals. Next question. How many lions are there in the national emblem of India? Yes, how many lions are there? They are 4 in numbers. Here you can see 1, 2, 3, and last one is backside, is in backside. So what is what this lion? Why this lion are here? Children, this lion, these 4 lions, this symbolizes power, courage, pride, and confidence. Now, next, what is the national aquatic animal of India? Aquatic. Aquatic means living sea animal. What is the national aquatic animal of India? Ganga's river dolphin. There are dolphin in river Ganga. Do you know? So these are the national aquatic animal of India. You can see here. This is the picture of these dolphin. Now, children, why is it is the reason to declare them national aquatic animal? Because they were in they were going in the extinction. They are just save them from extinction. They were slowly disappearing. And do you know they were first discovered in 1801? And you know they are on these this dolphin are only found in fresh water. Now next, what is the national vegetable of India? Can you tell me? Yes, it's pumpkin. This is the pumpkin. What is the national vegetable of India? It is the pumpkin. Now children, why it is the national vegetable? Because this vegetable grows all over India and it does not require any form of soil condition. And most important, this vegetable is also called poor man's vegetable. Which city is known as the garden city of India? Yes, it is Bangalore. New name of Bangalore is Bengaluru. Now, Bangalore is the third largest city in India. It is called Garden City because of its green spaces. The city is filled with green parks, road with green trees and hedges, as you can see in the picture also. If you go to Bangalore, you will notice all over greenery. So, this city is also known as the Garden City of India. Now, let's quickly revise these questions. What is the national heritage animal of India? Elephant. How many lions are there in the national emblem of India? 4. What is the national aquatic animal of India? Ganga's river dolphin. What is the national vegetable of India? Pumpkin. Which city is known as the Garden City of India? Bangalore. Children, I hope you all must have enjoyed studying today's chapter. Complete all your work, revise previous chapters also, keep on revising it. See you again in the next class. Bye bye. Take care. Have a nice day.